That's new music from a far north Queensland brother-sister duo out of Cairns called Glider Pilots. Many musicians these days, they like making music, but they like leaving the production side of things to someone else. But not Glider Pilots. They don't just make their own music, which is of the indie folk rock variety. They like to record, mix, master it, and they're producing their own film clips. And they're both under the age of 20. With us now on ABC Far North and 6:30 ABC North Queensland, Ben and Sam. How are we?
Good, good.
Yeah, Ben and Sam Hope. Very well done. That song, Sleeping Vision, very pleasant.
Thank you.
You guys have already put out one EP, and this is your second EP, and Ben, you're 20, and Sam, you're not even 18.
Yeah, getting there.
And Sam, is it right that you only actually took up singing maybe, what was it, about 12 months ago?
Yeah, that's about right.
What got you interested in singing?
Ben kind of dragged me into it because he did his own instrumental thing by himself, and he was like, I need a vocalist. And I was a bit hesitant at the start too. I was just like, I can't sing. Because, everyone's like, I can't sing, like, physically, but not actually. And then I went along, did some lessons, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And I got more and more into it, and now it's like, yeah, that's what we do.
Now you're doing it.
Yeah.
So, were you one to sing around home in the past, even before your music lessons? Or had Ben sort of just caught a tune in the shower one day and thought, oh, she can actually hold a melody?
I don't know. It really came out of the blue for me.
No,
but...
she used to jump around singing all the time when she was younger.
Yeah, we were just taking mental notes.
Yeah.
Note to self. Not only is this not annoying, it might actually be profitable down the track. So, Ben, you sound like you were already into music, a fair way into music already.
Yeah. Music, I just love every aspect of it. I don't know, it's the type of media I just really enjoy. I just find myself really drawn to it in every way, so yeah.
You've been learning guitar for a while, was that what got you in? Hooked
Yeah,
in?
pretty much, yeah. Since a very young age, I had I was very fixated on the instrument. I used to have a little toy plastic guitar, and then eventually when I was 8, I got a real one, and then I've been playing ever since then, so about 12 years now, yeah.
Just playing the bedroom or rocking out the living room or the street as a busker? What have you done with your guitar?
Mostly all bedroom stuff, right? Yeah. I started experimenting with recording when I was about 15, and then I just sort of started doing instrumental stuff from there, and then I got bored of that, and then I needed a vocalist, and that's where Sam comes in, yeah.
Hey.
And the brother-sister duo, most brothers and sisters can't work together. How are you guys finding it?
It's getting better.
I didn't like that gap of silence there.
Hang on. What do I tell them and what don't I tell them?
No, good, really
yeah,
good.
it is good, yeah. Sometimes we have some mild disagreements, but usually what happens is it just comes out with a better idea in the end of it anyway, so, yeah. Usually, the mild disagreements end up with something that we like a lot more anyway.
Isn't that a good lesson for all, perhaps? Yes. Now, the name, Glider Pilots, I'm a bit fascinated with this name. Where'd the name come from?
All right.
You want to be a pilot, do you, as well?
No,
aeronautical?
It's quite it's not the greatest story on the planet, basically. I get very absorbed with Wikipedia.
Oh, so you'll go link hopping.
Yeah, link, right. And then I eventually ended up looking at lenticular clouds. Yeah.
Lenticular clouds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how I ended up there. But I just saw the two words, Glider Pilots, and they were underlined. And I was like, I'll have that. And that's how I got it, basically. It just stuck out to me. I was like, there we go.
It's a cute
that
name.
Sounds good, yeah.
Did you have to go with the brains trust on that one, or Sam liked it as well?
I liked it too. I was just like, that's cool, because we were really stoked to begin with. I think we were just like, what? And then it just kind of happened. I was like, that works.
So you've only recently finished school, Sam?
Yes, I have. That was a journey.
And it sounds as though music's only really sort of very recently looked like it might be a career prospect for you.
Yeah, very much.
What were you thinking about before that? What did you aspire to as a youngster?
Well, that was the hard part, I guess. I've always wanted to do multiple things, like, all the time. Like, I'm always like, I want to do this, this, and this, and this. And so I guess I've always been in the creative arts, so this is just another link off from that. But yeah, so I was always into that sort of thing.
Well, the front cover of this EP that you've put out, Somewhere Out There, is that your artwork?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So you guys literally are doing pretty much everything.
Yep.
Is that because you don't trust anyone else, or you're just so excited by the process?
I just love it. We just both love it. We like creating things. We just can't help doing it.
And we're both control freaks, so that
yeah, a
helps
little bit.
too.
Yeah.
Well, you're both quite young as well. Have you got a musical mentor you can go to with a mix? Say you've done a song, you've done a mix, and you can go to someone and say, what do you reckon about this? What do you reckon we should change?
We usually bounce it off friends or family members and stuff like that. We like running things past Sam's singing teacher.
Yeah, Keisha, she's cool. Yeah, she usually helps out a bit, so.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hear another song off the EP now. This one is called Things I Should Have Said. Who wrote that one?
That
You both looking at each
Combination.
other here.
combination, yeah, but
So is it hard to collaborate on an idea? So you get an idea for a song, and then how do you work together to make it happen?
All right, so the process usually starts with me coming up with a guitar riff or something like that, and then I show Sam that idea. She writes some lyrics, and then it just sort of cascades from there. We like to write a lot while we're recording, so we usually get the bass idea down and then sort of just build on it from there. This one was different, though, because it
Yeah.
started with Sam's riff on the synths.
I was going to say, this
Yeah.
one was completely opposite.
Yeah,
I
completely
just
opposite.
randomly sat there one day with my keyboard and I was just like, yeah, this is cool. And then I just kind of came up with some word ideas and boom.
And boom, let's listen to it now. On
All right.
6:30 ABC North Queensland and ABC Far North, Glider Pilots with Things I Should Have Said.
My head is filled with regret. There are things I should have said.
Far North Queensland music duo Glider Pilots with a song called Things I Should Have Said from their second EP that they're just about to release somewhere out there. And Ben and Sam Hope are both with us on ABC Far North and 6:30 ABC North Queensland. Ben Hope is 20 years old. Sam Hope is 17 years old. And they are not just writing their own music, they're also mixing, mastering, recording, doing film clips. Sam's done the artwork for the EP. What else? Is there anything else that you can do related to music that you're not currently doing?
I think that's it.
You're doing your own promotions and marketing.
Yeah.
So are you hoping that this eventually becomes a bit of a full-time career for you both?
That is the plan, yeah.
Because at the moment, Ben, you're a guitar teacher.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's a lot of fun.
It is fun,
What kind
yeah.
of teaching do you do?
I focus on teaching more like the music-written, like writing music side of things, getting, kids sort of aiming towards just sort of messing around with the guitar rather than, fretting over if they're playing a certain note right or anything like that. More like building and creating and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you'd have little 8-year-olds riffing with you, would you?
Yeah, that's it. Jamming along.
Very
Yeah.
good. And Sam Hope, you've only been learning the vocals for 1 year. You've been singing for about a year, but is there more to learn as a vocal artist for you?
I feel like there always is. I feel like there's always going to be a point where you're never perfect. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've already learned a lot between the first EP to now. Like listening back to the first one, sometimes I'm like, oh, that's nice. But yeah, so always more.
And so as a duo, when you guys perform live, is it difficult? Because in the recording you can sort of put backtracks and drum machines and all these kinds of
Yeah.
things in. How do you do it live?
So hard.
as much as possible. We do use drum machines live. We try to keep it as analog as possible as well. So I don't really like digital synths. So I don't like digging through menus. So we take our analog synths along and then sort of control them through one unit and then shoot it out through that way. But we don't really. We try not to use any backing tracks and stuff like that. It's all plotted specially for the gigs and stuff like that. So the drum machine fills in any gaps that two people don't have enough arms for.
Fair enough. Yeah, you've only got 4 arms,
Yeah.
don't you? Okay, so this new EP, Somewhere Out There, is being launched this week. And what can you tell the listeners about it?
Well, it's on Saturday, so that's the 9th of April, and it will be down at the Drift Restaurant at Regissa on the Grass. We'd be like looking out over the Cairns Esplanade and everything, under the stars. Be a good night out. We're going to have the CDs there so people can get them. And yeah, we'll play all the songs from the EP and just kind of showcase it to everybody.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for giving us a taste test
Thank you.
Awesome.
on ABC Local Radio this
Right.
afternoon. Ben and Sam Hope, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.